say, Patrick?
Vinland!
Season 2 of Vinland Saga feels like a breath of fresh air. It's a complete tonal shift from the first season, but it's able to use what was established in the epilogue to elevate the story and make it something greater than just another tale of revenge. It has a calmer and more relaxed atmosphere than we're used to from Vinland Saga, while never being without a sense of dread. The difference between the first and the second season could feel a bit jarring to some people, but every change that was made feels as if it was made with a sense of purpose. Thorfinn's growth as a character has been so cool to see, and it feels so rewarding because of the groundwork that was laid in season 1. The kid full of hate and rage that we once saw is gone, and standing in his place is a man haunted by who he once was. Many protagonists in anime tend to be as virtuous as possible just for the sake of having some goody two-shoes character to root for, but with Thorfinn we get to understand firsthand why he's changed and how his past affects his newfound moral code. When you're raised in a world where a warrior's honor is valued more than life itself, it can take a lot of time to realize that true courage is just not fighting at all. Getting to see Thorfinn gradually learn what his father did before him and become invested in the dream of creating a world of peace in Vinland is so fulfilling to watch as a viewer, and I'm honestly so excited to see what happens next. I've also loved all the side characters this season, both old and new. There's a depth to everyone's personality, backstory, and actions, making them all feel like real people that could have actually existed in the past. As you spend more time with each character, you get to gain a real sense of understanding as you learn what makes every character act in the way that they do. Seeing an old face like Canute grow into somewhat of a counterpart to Thorfinn as he begins to accept violence is so interesting, and the new faces like Arnheid and Einar were also just great additions. They've both become some of my favorite characters in the entire series so far. Oh, and the old dude? Actual fucking legend. This guy is awesome. Despite changing studios, the animation is just as good as it was before. MAPPA have once again taken over a project from Wit Studios, and once again, it's paid off. The nature is gorgeous, the characters are expressive, and the style MAPPA went for fits the tone of the show perfectly in my opinion. The action scenes were also really well done. The movement is never all over the place and you always have an idea of what's going on. There's a scene where they actually use rotoscoping during a fight and it was done impressively well. Probably the best I've personally seen in anime so far. If you haven't checked out Vinland Saga yet, this is your sign to start as soon as possible. At the time of uploading this video, Season 2 will nearly be over, and I can already tell that this is the setup to a very special story. The character development, the build-up, and the way everything just comes together perfectly is so well done, and I wholeheartedly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of its setting. Some people have complained about the lack of action and fighting in comparison to the previous season, as well as the slower pacing, but fighting and violence isn't what Vinland Saga is about. It's a story of growth, of redemption, and of hope.
遥かな西、大海の向こうにヴィンランドという名の土地がある。そこは暖かく豊かで、奴隷商人も戦の炎も届かない遠い地だ。そこならきっとあなたも苦しまずに生きていける。俺たちと一緒にそこへ行こう。ヴィンランドに平和な国を作ろう。